and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Hey, YTBC. Let me put your glasses on. It's getting dark, so. Hey, YTBC, piping artist Steph here, and Aromatics, and we're gonna pause because we have a child. Well, good evening, YTBC. Piping artist Steph here.
Aromatics.
Okay, so to clarify, his name is Roy, but we all call him Skip because, you know, his dad's nickname was Skip and he was in the Navy for 20 years. And I'm putting my sunglasses back on. So let's do some housekeeping cleaning. I am smoking a Baby Wellington.
I'm smoking a no-name bent briarwood. And we're smoking Bengal slices.
What do you think about it?
I like it. It's peppery, and I'm not in a lot of the different flavors, so even though my name is Aromatics.
Well, it has both what we've been trying lately. We've been putting Latakia and Cavendish and stuff, which is the darker tobaccos. So we like that. It smells, and I've kind of talked a little bit about it. It's probably my second favorite now. My first favorite was Eileen's Dream. Probably is Eileen's Dream, I should say. Where's my book? I think it's under feet. Is it? Nope. All right, so we're doing a VR for Four-Eyed Piper and Four-Eyed Pipe Widow because they've almost reached 200, so it's a 100/200 giveaway. So we're doing our VR for them. The two questions were,
what's the most important decision we've made in life? And what's the biggest mistake we've made in life?
and depending on which one we answered is depending on who is going to package our winnings if we win. So the Widow asked which one was the most important decision, and Four-Eyed Piper asked what was their biggest mistake, and both of them were like, what's the biggest impact of it? So you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. I think the most important decision I made in my life was.
Why did we choose that one?
Oh, we chose that because it's really hard to say what a mistake in life is. You know, there's decisions. What?
Project your voice.
Am I not being loud enough?
No. Sorry, I'm a teacher, so by nature I speak really loud and I project. And some of my first jobs were working outdoors, so I had to project my voice. So we redid this video. This is the second take. Take two. Because we thought he was too quiet in the last video. So I'm telling him to project so everybody can hear us. Sorry guys, I'm being a little bit of, you know, the woman fixing things. Sorry, go baby. Sorry.
So to be philosophical, there are no mistakes in life.
I think learning experiences are definitely. I can't smoke anymore my Wellington. I didn't dry out. I didn't dry out the tobacco enough, so it's not staying lit for me.
That was a mistake.
My mistake, big time. I'll admit it. I was wrong. I was wrong, babe. All right, so I agree with him. My grandfather told me probably when I was about 12 or 13 that I wasn't going to regret the choices I made. I was going to regret the choices or the things I didn't do. I think that's how he phrased it. Is you won't regret the things you do. You're going to regret the things you didn't do. So, and I don't think he was telling me to go do drugs and be wild and crazy. I think he was trying to tell me, basically, put yourself out there, and if you fail at something, keep trying. Like, don't stop trying. Oh, and I am smoking natural spirits because my Baby Wellington won't stay lit because I didn't dry out the tobacco for long enough. And it's difficult here. It's humid. It's difficult to dry stuff out. I have to get it out of the package and break it up and then put it inside where there's air conditioning and the humidity is at like a minimal. Not that it's non-existent because it's Houston. It's the greater Houston area. So I apologize. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Love you guys. We are drinking some whiskey.
Very old Barton, bottled in bond, 100 proof.
And what did you say about its price?
Oh, it's at a really good price point. So if you have a chance to try it out,
We do have mosquito candles, off and stuff mosquito candles lit, and it doesn't matter. It's Houston. All right, so we decided since Four-Eyed Piper and Four-Eyed Pipe Widow were drinking, we were going to go ahead and make ourselves a glass, even though I probably shouldn't. It's the beginning of the week, and I haven't been feeling all that well. So we're drinking because we like it. You only live once. Anyways, bringing us to our answer, Widow, we are going to answer your question, which was, what is the most important decision in life? And here is where you would go first. Right.
my most important decision in life was joining the Navy, because that was the point where everything else in my life blossomed.
He blossomed. He's
I
a pretty
blossomed.
flower.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the impact of you joining the military? I mean, you were in the Navy, and how long were you in the Navy?
I was in the Navy for 20 years, and because of my decision to join the Navy, it got me out of El Paso, Texas, and I got to see the world, and that set up my career for later on, which eventually brought me to Houston, which eventually brought me to the love of my life.
Okay, you're gonna make me like tear up. I've already gotten a little verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves. I've watched a couple videos today of VRs for my giveaway, and it kind of brought me to tears. So the nice things people in the YTBC say, we love you guys. And being such desert rats, we both grew up in El Paso. We both lived in Portland, and you still live in Portland, right? Outside of Portland. I lived in Portland, and I lived in Seattle.
I live in Seattle.
And he lived in Seattle, and I visited the East Coast, and he's been out in the East Coast, and so he was vegetarian for 3 years while in the Navy, so we had a lot of similarities in our life. So that's kind of cool. Like, his decision and my decision combined brought us together, which was brings me to my answer. My most important, oh my gosh, okay. My most important decision in life was I made at about 13. I left the religion I had grown up in because my mother, my sister, my stepfather, a couple of my aunts, like 6 uncles, all my cousins, they were all Jehovah's Witnesses. We were all raised in that organization, and I got caught, or I was reprimanded for asking too many questions at that young age, and I was also caught kissing a boy. Oh, I kissed a boy. It wasn't even a French kiss. Like, I didn't even touch tongues, nothing. But we got in trouble, and so my initial thought was, I'm gonna leave because I love this guy, and I'm 13, and no one should tell me what to do. But they thrust that decision at me, telling me that I needed to be less controversial, and within a couple of years I'd be looking for a husband. I was 13. So I decided, I made a conscious decision, knowing the implications of that decision, knowing that a lot of my family would not be allowed to talk to me anymore because that organization, you're not really allowed to hang out with people outside the organization. You're not allowed to hang out or eat dinner or have into your house anyone who is excommunicated, or what they call disfellowship, in that organization. And even though I was not baptized into that organization, which is totally different than being baptized by the blood of Christ, or being baptized and born again, or any of that, or being baptized as a Catholic, I mean, it's totally a different ideal. I made a conscious decision to leave that organization, and knowing full well that I'd have cousins and aunts and uncles and family, my mom, my own mother, who would not be allowed to associate with me or have much to do with me. And I mean, they've tried throughout the years, and I've even gone back, but that was the first most important decision of my life, because I was able to study other religions. I was able to study the actual Bible that was not their Bible. It was the actual King James version. I was able to study Buddhism and Taoism and Judaism and every religion out there. I studied Satanism and read some of that Bible. And then I came to be Christian. So I don't think that I would have been able to accept Christ and the Trinity and Christ as a human and as a deity in one. I don't think I could have made that decision, which also brought me to being good friends with this man when we were both dealing with a lot of things. And we both were married when we first met and divorced. As we became closer friends, he was dating someone else, I was dating someone else. And when we made the conscious choice to date, mainly because our kids brought it up, none of those choices would have ever happened. I wouldn't have my children. I would not have the knowledge, the wherewithal, the traveling, the information that this world has given to us. I wouldn't have any of that if it had not been for that choice when I was 13. About the same time, my grandfather told me, yeah, choose for yourself. Because he's Catholic. He wasn't in that organization, and he helped me a little bit. And several of my other family members, they were both Irish. One was Irish, one was Native and Spaniard, so huge families. So the family that wasn't Jehovah's Witness helped me to leave that organization. And not that I spent a whole lot of time with them, but yeah, it was a important decision, and it brought me to the love of my life, which is also a Christian. And had neither of us made those decisions to join the Navy or to leave the Jehovah's Witness organization, we wouldn't have become Christians in the manner that we had. We wouldn't have the children that we have. We wouldn't have made the choices that might have been good or bad, and brought us to this. So I hope we fulfilled your getting to know us questions. We adore you guys. We love your channel. We love all the YTVC members. And congratulations on your almost 200 now. I saw you're over 180, so not even 100 anymore. Almost 200. I hope you hit 200 before this giveaway ends. So, love you guys. Hugs. Cheers. And
Cheers.
thank you guys for such amazing questions. And keep your pipes lit and try to keep away from the mosquitoes and your tobacco dry. All right, have a good one.